you guys doing today? Good. Just here at TremendaCon, BookCon, Comic-Con, Springfield. Putting together a few more boxes because I am selling my special edition books here. And they are beautiful and they go into a lovely box that has swag that goes with it. And we've slowed down just a little bit, so there's enough time for me to get online and talk to you. But when we start to get more people through here, I will have to turn off so I can actually talk to customers. But I'm putting together a few more books. My special editions come in this really nice, beautiful box. Makes it easy for people to carry them around because they are beautiful and huge. Hi, how are you doing? Are you a reader?
I am.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I'm a big horror person.
Yeah.
I sadly don't read a lot of fantasy.
I totally understand.
My mom's a big fan.
Cool. Fantasy is what I write. I pepper it with other genres. All of my fantasy books are going to be a little bit of a mashup, but I don't write anything that's just straight up horror. This one's going to be the closest because it's fantasy mixed with a murder mystery, and she has visions of people dying, but she doesn't just, hi Mom, welcome, I love your outfit. You're so cute.
I don't think that's
Yeah, that's my special edition omnibus. It has all 4 books in the series. It is an Academy series. It is a slow burn romance. And I have book 1 available here in hardcover. And then I have all 4 books in this special edition omnibus. And it does come in a cute little box. I'm putting together more boxes right now. I will be here tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, I totally understand. I hear you. Yes. Yeah. And I try to make it easy by giving you the box, but it is a 4-pound book. So I mean you would be lifting weights as you walked around with it. That's book swag. So if you buy one of these, book 1, you can upgrade to a box for $5 and you can pick different swag to go in that box. It does not. You could add, I could add it on for $5, but it wouldn't fit in the box.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. I could totally add on some swag for you for $5. These are awesome boxes, but they were custom made to fit that omnibus.
Yeah.
And it comes with some swag, but it's flat swag, like a sheet of vellum and stickers, that kind of stuff. Simple swag.
Okay. I'm in the I will be back.
Okay, awesome.
I promise.
Awesome.
I will say that, but
People are good about it here. They usually do come back. Just here at TremendaCon, a Comic-Con in Springfield, Missouri. It is my first year here. It is a 3-day event. We have slowed down just a little bit. There are still people coming to my table, but not as many people as there were before. And you'll probably hear me talking to people as they come over. I will give them my book spiel, my pitch, which I have mastered. And my favorite thing to do when people come over, because you can tell readers, because when you're at a con, some people are just there for the posters, some people are there for the tattoos, some people are here for the art. But readers, I don't have to do anything. They come over, they're drawn in by the beautiful books, they like my backdrop, and the first thing I ask them is, what do you like to read? And they usually it's some kind of fantasy, and sometimes it's not, but whatever they enjoy reading, I usually have a book that will fit that genre. Even if it's like straight up horror, I don't have any straight up horror. Hello. But like the young lady that was just over here, and she said that she likes horror. Well, one of my fantasy books revolves around a murder mystery. So there's a serial killer. Not quite horror. It's got some psychological thriller in there. Hello. And it's close enough to horror that I can sell it. I'm really good at selling books, at least in person. So, yeah, usually it's fantasy. I am down to just 2 fantasy series because I had an event last weekend and sold out of, where are these? Well, oh, sorry. Thank you. I'm beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said, "Where are you?" Which is so funny because I read that. I didn't quite compute that I read it. So I said, "Where are you?" Sorry. I'm just laughing at myself. I laugh at myself. Are you in Roswell? I am in Springfield, Missouri at a Comic-Con. I write fantasy. I write several branches of fantasy. And right now I'm putting more boxes together because I sell my books in these beautiful boxes. Comes with book swag. And it just makes it really easy for people to take their box and carry it around. So let me just duck this back under my bookshelf. So, fun thing about writing fantasy is I get to dress up like fantasy characters, which is just, I mean, every girl needs an excuse to dress up, right? So these are the boxes. They look like this when they come out, and then I get to fold them up, and they sell really well. When I'm selling book 1 in one of my fantasy series, I offer a $5 upgrade, and then you get a box. Sorry, he's loud. And for the $5 upgrade, people get the box that comes with stickers, a sheet of vellum. Oh my goodness. Stop talking. Hello. So, I have almost sold out of all of the boxes I had already folded together before the event started. So now I have to put together a few more boxes. I do not have a co-writer. I have a couple of friends. We have talked about writing books together, but we've just never actually done it. So now I'm going to load up this box, and each box gets a sheet of vellum that goes inside the book, and a sticker sheet made for my characters, and then the book itself. Sometimes I pre-sign them, and then people can just take the box and go. But this event has been slow enough that I have time to personalize the books when they buy it. So I'm not pre-signing the books. I'm just putting them in the box, and then when people buy it, I pull it out and sign it for them. But each book, so here's the book. It is hardcover. It's got foil on the cover, beautiful foil on the sides. It's got sprayed edges. It's got end papers. Ugh. So it's just a glorious, beautiful book. Oh yeah, there's bookmarks. There is a bookmark built into the book. Hi. And so people can buy the book. I do sell the book all by itself. It is book 1 in the series. Or they can upgrade to the box. So I'm just putting together a couple of boxes because a lot of people choose the upgrade. It's $5 to upgrade. So the book goes inside the bubble wrap, keep it safe. Goes inside the box. It's already got the stickers and the vellum. We add another sticker. We add my business card. And we add a gold foil bookmark and swag. So I have my swag. Wait, turn it. I have a swag box they can choose from. I usually put one item into the box, and then I let them open the box and they can decide if they want to keep that swag item or if they want a different one. So for this box, we're just gonna add this brown notebook. Goes in the box. I close up the box, and there's the box. It's absolutely beautiful. Doesn't look anything like that big sheet of cardboard I had a minute ago. And I'm just gonna add the box to my display so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn it around. Here is where I've got the boxes on display. There's one open so people can look through it. And we're just gonna add this second one right here. So now I've got 3 boxes available. Let's build one more. So I like to have a 4th box just right on top of there. So let's put together one more box here at the Comic-Con. Hello! So this is what the unfolded box looks like when it comes out. It's just a big piece of cardboard. I am working a Comic-Con, which isn't particularly books, but there are a lot of authors here. And it's fun because a lot of people do cosplay, and it's a good excuse for me to dress up. Today I'm a princess. Yesterday I was steampunk, and tomorrow I'm a witch. So I really love an excuse to dress up. Every girl needs an excuse to put on something beautiful and feel like she's in a fantasy world, right? And with my fantasy backdrop, it really helps to feel like you're entering into a different realm. So we're putting together another box. You saw the completed box there. And I'm just kind of like a book fair because I'm selling my own books. That is what I do. I'm an author. I write fantasy books, and I sell my fantasy books. And my specialty is creating beautiful books because I know that your bookshelf space is limited and it's prime real estate. So I want to make sure that I'm giving you a valuable object that you'll be proud to have on your bookshelf. So putting together the box. The box is a $5 upgrade. People can buy just the hardcover book one, or they can buy the box for additional $5. So inside the box, each one gets a sheet of vellum. It's transparent, slides inside the book, and a sheet of stickers that is made for my series, Guardian Angel Academy. The con, like coming to the Comic-Con, is not free to come into the vendor hall. It costs $5. They do have a lot of other events going on. Like there's a game room, there's a panel room, there's a costume room. I think some of the rooms cost additional money besides just coming into the vendor hall. I don't actually know. I haven't left the vendor hall. I've just stayed right here selling my books. So in the book box, I have added the vellum and the sheet of stickers. Now I'm going to add a book. This is book one, the hardcover. It is the special edition hardcover. So it's got the sprayed edges. I'm going to take it out of the plastic here because I do personalize the books. Yes! I saw the comment, is it free? And it's not free. It is $5 to get into the vendor hall. Someone else, can you read my comment? I missed your comment. Let me scroll up, try to find it. Sorry, I'm not sure what you asked me. Go ahead and just ask it again because I can't find your comment. I tried to find it there. But this is book one in the series, and it's a beautiful hardcover. It's got sprayed edges. It went through a lot of worked with a couple of different artists to make this version of the book. And then I reinsert the book into bubble wrap to keep it safe because it's going in the box. And once I've got the book in the box, there are a few more swag items. Oh, okay, excellent question. So all of my books under my name, this is my legal name, Tamara Hartheiner. Everything under my name is going to be PG-13. So it's age appropriate for 13 and up. And I do write under other pen names, and I can't make that same guarantee for all of those books. I didn't write these books for children, but I wanted to make sure that they were accessible for all ages because I have younger readers and I wanted my children to be able to read this. I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old daughter, and they have both enjoyed this series. I wrote it for people more in the age of like 20 to 30, but they enjoy the books, but it is clean. It's clean fiction. And some people of that age want something a little bit spicier. I do write books like that, but not under my name. So Tamara Hartheiner, you're only going to find PG-13 books. And okay, back to building this box. So inside this box, they also get my business card, beautiful QR code to my website, where I do sell my books. And bookmark. Everyone gets a bookmark in the box. And a sticker with, I'm wearing a crown. Isn't that lovely? I'm dressed like a princess. It's totally fun. This is my fantasy realm. Welcome in. You're only 9. So I did have a mom who bought my Academy series for her 9-year-old son. He was very gifted. He was very, very smart. He loved the series. So I don't normally recommend it for 9-year-olds. But if you are a prolific reader and you're very mature, then 9-year-olds can read it. There's nothing inappropriate in it. It's just maybe a little bit harder reading level than most 9-year-olds want to read. And so I've got the book. The book box is almost completely put together. The swag box, it's got the stickers, the bookmark. And now I'm going to add one item of swag. So over here I have the swag choices. And when people purchase the book, they can choose, they can swap it out. So if I put the notebook in here and someone would rather have a candle or have the tea, they can swap it out for one of those. I am going to put the notebook in there. That's the easiest. I'm going to add the notebook. And close up the box. And voila, here is the box. Hello. How's it going? Fantastic, doing well. Are you a reader? Yeah, what kind of books do you like to read?
I am a bartender by trade. I've done that for so most of my, like literally half of my books are recipe books, some other spirits, histories of someone.
I love that. Cookbooks can be very interesting.
Yes, I do need to get into like actually shit that lets me really
Travel to another world. Yeah, that's where I specialize. Is the fiction. You're going to a different universe, different worlds. Yep. So these are both fantasy series. I have 2 fantasy series here. They are easy to get into, easy reading. They're written for ages 13 and up. So if you're like, I want to try a fantasy world, I highly recommend that one, the Academy series. And yeah, you're welcome to take a look, read the back.
I am still coming down.
Coming down. Yeah, no, it's a lot. So I'll give you just a brief pitch of each one, and then you can walk around and think about it, whatever you want. So this one over here is a mythology series. It's, if you ever read Percy Jackson or knew Percy Jackson growing up, it's like Percy Jackson but a little bit more mature. It's the high school level instead of middle school, and it's told from the point of view of a girl. And she thinks she's just a normal mortal human, but every time she smells a lemon, she has a vision of someone dying. But she's not just seeing them die, she's experiencing it with them. But it's in the future, like it hasn't happened yet. So she's actually there, she's inheriting the powers of a dying goddess, and she doesn't realize it. So she's becoming a goddess. And when she finally figures that out and starts realizing she can manipulate death, then she can change the destinies of how people are dying. So it's a little bit of a murder mystery because there are so many dying. Turns out there's a serial killer in her town, and she has to actually do something about this. So it's a fun paranormal urban fantasy, and yeah. So that one is my mythology series. Over here on the other side, I have an academy series. I wrote this for people who grew up reading Harry Potter and enjoyed it, and now they're old. Not to say that we're old, but you know, it happens. And it's like Supernatural meets Magic School. So you're familiar with the Supernatural show? Of course, we all are. So it's got angels and demons in a magic school setting instead of witches and wizards, and they're using light and darkness instead of wands and incantations. And it has all of the feels that we enjoyed in Harry Potter. So you've got the classes, you've got the teachers, you've got snark, you've got roommates, it's got a stronger love line throughout the whole thing, and it's a little bit more mature. So a little bit darker, but also it has a stronger redemption line too. So if I drag you into the darkness, I'm going to bring you back out into the light. Yes, absolutely. So those are my two series in a nutshell. I do have book one and the special edition hardcover, and I do have the omnibus with all 4 books in it. But that one's a little bit bigger than a recipe book. So
This is basically
that's my website. That will take you to my website.
definitely have this for now.
Yes, it's perfect. You can find anything on there. You're very welcome. Enjoy your con. Ah. So I look like Princess Fiona because today I got to dress up like a princess, and this is what I chose. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I can't step back any farther because I have things blocking my path. I really don't know much about your brother's cat. I'm very sorry. Anyway, I have my box put together here. That was what I was trying to do, was get my last box together, and I'm going to replace it onto my box, and just going to move everything around. Voila! And we are ready. So things are going very well at the con here, the Comic Con in Springfield, Missouri. I am going to get back to addressing people. Hello! Are you a reader?
I need to do better. I need to get in more to it. Right now, I'm reading a book called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Yeah, my daughter's reading that too.
Really?
Yeah.
My aunt let me borrow it because she has all these books.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I guess I'll give it to you, like a little bit of mystery.
Yeah, a little bit of mystery. I love that. So I write fantasy, but I do mash up genres. So this series over here is a mystery paranormal mashup. It's about a girl that when she smells lemons, she's going to have a vision of someone dying. And she happens to be having a lot of these visions because there's a serial killer in her town. So then she finds out she's inheriting the powers of a goddess. So she's supposed to be manipulating destiny and changing how people die. So she actually has to solve the mystery of the serial killer and then start changing how people's lives are ending. So that's that series. And then I have an academy series over here that's like Supernatural meets Harry Potter. You have angels and demons in a school setting. Right. So fun. So a little bit higher stakes than witches and wizards because they're fighting supernatural creatures in a celestial realm. And instead of magic, they have elemental powers. And instead of wands, yes, exactly, water, fire. So I actually had candles made for their elemental powers.
I was just going to say this.
Yeah. So that one's the water power.
I love that.
They're so fun. And this one's the earth. Yeah, they're beautiful. So yeah, you get the idea. That's the kind of story it is. Yeah, and I do bundles. So if you buy one book, you get one for half off. So you can get books 1 and 2 for $30. And I'm offering 10% off of the special editions today. So the one book is $35. If you buy the whole omnibus with all 4 books in it, it's $80. And then 10% off on top of that.
It looks so good.
It's beautiful.
And you have a page up here. like one of your favorite
This is
pages,
the
or what?
special edition. I just put it here so you can look through it. You can thumb through it and see, because it's got beautiful artwork.
There's illustrations.
Yeah, and all the chapter headings are beautiful. So that's my show copy. You can look at it and exactly, it's beautiful on your shelf. I know that your bookshelf is prime real estate, and I want to bid to have a space on it. So I make the books beautiful so that you can enjoy looking at them, even if you don't read them. Thank you. And I'm happy to sign something. If you decide to buy it here, I'll sign it for you.
I love that. I love that. We're gonna keep looking.
Yeah, enjoy your con.
Thank you so much. I love hearing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I got to talk to people. I showed you my boxes, and things are going really well here at the Comic Con in Springfield, Missouri. You can find my books for sale on my website if you wanted to get them. My website is tamarahartkiner.com. It's like, I think my author name is on this channel. And you can go to my shop. You can get my omnibuses. This is what the omnibuses look like. The sprayed edges. Here is one of the copies out. You can see the art that is in it. And I also have book 1. I do not have books 2 through 4. I sold out. But book 1 does have the end pages and the beautiful foil. And those are my books. You can find them on my website. So, catch you later.